Hey Dolphins Nation, ready for today's bombshell news and some scorching hot rumors straight from team headquarters? Brace yourselves because what I'm about to share might just blow your minds. So let's dive right into this breaking story. Jalen Ramsey's saga just took another dramatic twist, and guess who's calling Miami? None other than his former team. That's right. The Los Angeles Rams have officially reached out about bringing their prodigal son back home. Les Snead himself confirmed the contact with Miami's front office, though he admitted he's not entirely sure where the Dolphins stand on moving Ramsey at this precise moment. This bombshell comes just days after NFL insiders Ian Rappaport and Tom Pelissero dropped the news that shocked our fan base. Miami and Ramsey are mutually exploring trade options. The timing couldn't be more fascinating, as the financial implications of this potential move change dramatically depending on when the trigger gets pulled. Let's talk dollars and cents here. If Miami ships Ramsey before June 1st, we're looking at swallowing a massive $25.8 million dead cap hit all at once, a financial gut punch that would cost us $8.5 million in cap space this season. Wait until after June 1st, and that pain gets spread across 2 seasons, making it slightly more digestible, though still painful. The real head-scratcher here is the motivation. Why would Miami even consider this move just months after handing Ramsey a 3-year, $72.3 million extension last September? From a pure contract perspective, this trade makes about as much sense as a snowblower in South Beach. 2 theories are emerging from team sources. First, the Dolphins might be going full rebuild mode for 2025, essentially writing off next season to stockpile draft capital for the future. The front office could be viewing this as short-term pain for long-term gain, willing to eat the financial loss to accelerate the rebuilding process. The second and perhaps more concerning possibility? Ramsey might be unhappy behind closed doors. Multiple team sources suggest there could be a behind-the-scenes trade demand we're not hearing about publicly. Remember, Ramsey has a history of forcing his way out when he's no longer content. Just ask Jacksonville. The Rams connection adds another layer of intrigue to this developing story. Ramsey spent 3.5 seasons in Los Angeles, helping them secure a Super Bowl title. Snead clearly values the relationship, and a reunion could be tempting for both sides. For perspective, Ramsey has played just 27 games in aqua and orange, snagging 5 interceptions during his Dolphins tenure. That's a pretty small sample size for a player who was supposed to be a cornerstone of our defense for years to come. The NFL draft is just days away, which means this situation could resolve itself quickly if Miami wants to secure 2025 picks. Or we might be playing the waiting game until after June 1st to minimize the financial fallout. What's your take, Fins Nation? Should we keep Ramsey and ride out his contract, or take whatever draft capital we can get and focus on rebuilding? Would sending him back to the Rams feel like admitting defeat on what was supposed to be a blockbuster acquisition? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're enjoying these exclusive Dolphins insider reports, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more breaking news delivered straight to your feed. Hey Dolphins Nation! Ready for today's mind-blowing news and some absolutely sizzling rumors that just landed on my desk? Buckle up because this story might just leave you speechless. Let's dive right into this wild development. The Jalen Ramsey trade saga has taken the most unexpected twist imaginable. The Buffalo Bills have emerged as a potential landing spot. Yes, you read that correctly. Our bitter division rival could be in the market for our $72 million cornerback, setting up what would be one of the most dramatic intra-division trades in recent memory. Now, before you spit out your coffee, let's address the elephant in the room. Remember back in 2018 when Ramsey infamously labeled Josh Allen trash during that infamous GQ interview? Talk about awkward workplace orientation if this deal materializes. Allen has certainly proven Ramsey wrong since then. But imagine those first few practice sessions with your new teammate who once publicly trashed your entire game. The financial reality is driving this situation more than any divisional rivalry. Concerns. Chris Greer made it crystal clear in his pre-draft press conference that moving Ramsey is a priority, and it needs to happen sooner rather than later. Despite signing that massive 3-year $72 million extension just last season, Miami's front office has clearly determined that contract is now an albatross they need to shed. What makes Buffalo an intriguing destination is Ramsey's stated desire to join a Super Bowl contender. The Bills were literally one first down away from potentially reaching the Super Bowl last season, before falling to the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. Adding a cornerback of Ramsey's caliber alongside Christian Benford could be exactly what Buffalo needs to finally get over the Kansas City hump that's been haunting them. From a football perspective, pairing Ramsey with Tre'Davious White and Dane Jackson would instantly give Buffalo one of the most formidable secondaries in the NFL. For a team that's been knocking on the door of a Super Bowl appearance for years, this could be the final piece. They need to end their 3-decade championship game drought. Sources close to the situation suggest Miami is prioritizing draft capital over worrying about strengthening a division rival. The Dolphins appear to be taking a longer view, essentially acknowledging that 2025 might be a rebuilding year while they reposition their salary cap and accumulate assets for the future. It's worth noting that Ramsey himself hasn't requested a trade, making this situation entirely driven by the Dolphins' front office. This raises serious questions about the organization's planning. Why give a player a massive extension only to look for trade partners less than a year later? What's your take, Fins Nation? Could you stomach seeing Ramsey twice a year in Bills colors? Is the potential draft compensation worth strengthening our biggest division rival? And what does this say about our front office's long-term vision? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're enjoying these exclusive Dolphins Insider reports, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more breaking news delivered straight to your feed.